Should be okay. Should be okay.
Okay.
All right, give me a second. Yeah, just let me know when we go live. Oh. Well, I'm ready whenever. I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
All right, welcome to All Inspiration Week 4 versus Psionic Aftermath. This is a cast that we do every week. Today I am with Tool. He does not have a picture. And, of course, Boo is running everything. My bad. And Boo is running everything behind the scenes. Tool, you got anything to say?
No, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to fix this, but yeah, let's go.
So we're jumping into game 1. This is Hyperkinetic versus OGGHI. This is the number 1 team in the league at this time, going against the numbers worst team in the league. All Inspiration has not lost a week, and Psionic Aftermath has not won a week.
Okay. So Hyperkinetic plays Terran or Protoss?
He plays Protoss.
Okay.
And then the other guy is random.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see what he rolls. Spawning in the top left position, we do have Allen's greatest hope, the yellow Protoss, Hyperkinetic.
And at the bottom, in the purple for Psyx, OGGHI.
Yeah, so it looks like we did get PvP on, what is this called, Echo?
Echo, yeah.
So I'm like Boo when it comes to casting PvP. I have no idea about anything. I know 2 gateways, then you get 2 adepts or 2 stalkers, and then eventually there's disruptors sometimes, but that's all I know.
I'm not much more advanced. That's usually all I know. That's what I do. It's definitely, we're going to see the probe already out trying to pile on black. So he's going to be annoying. So he's just going to cheese.
Oh yeah, we got a... I don't know what his... Oh yeah, so he does have the Forge Orphan at home. Like, there's no way this finishes though, right? Like, I guess it finishes, but there's no way it, like, does anything. That probe's almost dead already, and one more shot and it will be dead.
Like, I haven't really seen that before,
dead.
because he got it in between the enemy structures.
Yeah.
And still blocked them.
Yeah,
But he didn't actually build them. Yeah.
But the probe's not mineral walking, so it's not going to get through. And we just got 1 pylon in the main. That's neat.
Yeah.
Hyperkinetic really doesn't want it there, apparently.
So I guess this is kind of like low-level cheese with no real thought behind it, because now he's getting the gas.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those, hey, I messed up, let me just take 2 gases and probably go Void Ray.
The problem is now that Hyperkinetic forgot his gas, too.
Luckily, Hyperkinetic hasn't been forgetting probes, though. He is up 3 workers right now. Cyberkinetic. Cyber core going down. The gateway's only 3/4 finished for OGGHI. Well, Hyperkinetic getting a second gases, just 2 gases. He'll be able to get into tech a lot quicker. but OGGHI will have the gas to support it quicker.
Yeah. So I think you're right that the workers is going to help out, but the gas, we're going to see what he's going to spend the gas on. Like he could get an upgrade or something, but I'm guessing it's going to be probably some kind of tech.
Just knowing the skill level of this, sorry, I'm eating my dinner, so I can't really hear me, but just the skill level in this, I'm assuming it's going to be like Void Ray or some bullcrap like that.
Yeah.
It is actually expanding as well.
Yeah, because supposedly Skytoss is now good in PvP, supposedly.
That's what Luneth's been saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's the Void Ray nest.
So I think, I mean, when I get Cannon Rush as a Zerg, almost always they throw up the Stargate. It's like 90% of the time.
Oh yeah, totally.
So this is probably something he's used to doing.
Yeah, I would say so. His natural is finished, so he will be able to catch up in workers and economy eventually. Hyperkinetic, okay, now he just drops down the Nexus as I'm talking. Does have 3 gates and a Stargate back home. So, I mean, production-wise, Hyperkinetic is there. He's just going to be behind in workers at some point, actually, right now. And Oracle is going to be the choice.
Nice. And yeah, so Hyperkinetic with his own Stargate. So he'll hopefully go Phoenix first. But I don't know. That'd be fun if he built an Oracle. Yeah, he does go Phoenix.
Yeah. So that's a cool thing. I like this so far.
Yeah.
Because he's going to go into a second Phoenix as well.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, because I know that this is the one upgrade that helps in Phoenix vs. Phoenix is the anion pulse crystals. So maybe even like, because I've seen that in some pro games in PvP, where people are going back to getting the Phoenix range.
That's pretty nuts. I'd love to see that.
But it's going to be a Robo. So Robo for Hyperkinetic.
Oh, Phoenix. Okay, they're coming back. They're going to shoo away this Oracle. What do we see? Oracle got 3 kills? 7 kills. That's a lot of kills. And it puts Hyperkinetic down 19 workers to 34.
Yeah. So I think the problem is that he didn't have any vision, so he had no idea this was coming. But he did get the Phoenix. Like, the Phoenixes did help, but he still wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, it looks like now he's just trying to play defensive, keeping his Phoenix back at home, just looking for the Oracle when it comes in. Doesn't really feel comfortable sending him out. Meanwhile, Oracle's back home, the purple guy, and he's just making Phoenix himself. Second starport going down as well.
Yeah.
Shield upgrades are always cool.
Shield, yeah, definitely. Because I think that helps the air unit, so if you're going to be going Phoenixes, that kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. We actually have a hidden base for the Psystorm guy on the left.
Like, this is a kind of small map, so I don't really see people do this a lot. But he's probably going to get away with it. Again, like, just because he rushed early, like, Hyperkinetic kind of just walled up and didn't really scout enough.
Yeah, definitely. These Phoenix doing some pretty good damage. Actually going to pick off a couple probes and then picks off a Phoenix as well. And all of them are going to get away. Actually, no, they're going to go in. That's actually huge. That's and the Void Rays are coming out.
That's sick +1 plasma shield timing.
Love it. And we got 4 Stalkers and Immortal going across the map. Now, there is nothing here to reinforce this. But there is more Phoenix coming as well. So he's going to hit with about 5 Phoenix, it looks like, and 4 Stalkers, 1 Immortal, and that actually might just be enough to break him. If he doesn't get any production out of his gateways anytime soon, that Immortal could do some serious damage. See what happens. Needs the Phoenix. Here.
So OGGHI taking what punch damage?
And I don't think Hyperkinetic knows that there's no... I guess there is a Mothership Core, but it was out of position. Like, he probably could have gone and kept doing more damage, just lifted up the Stalkers with the Phoenix and just pounded them down. And
but Hyperkinetic is taking his third, yeah.
Phoenix are going to go...
He still thinks it's the 2-base play, so this is going to throw him off.
Oh, big time. But this would be worth. Yeah. Well, Worker's going to go down.
Nice, but I don't think it's going
to. That's huge, because he's been behind in Workers most of this game. So coming back and taking that is huge. Oh, and if he can pick up these 2 quick, or even just one of them.
Actually, yeah, so now the Void Rays are going down.
That's huge, because those are so expensive. They take so long to build. Didn't even lose a single Phoenix for it. And you see his supply is just, like, astronomically ahead at this point. His army supply, anyway.
So the Phoenix definitely paying off.
Yeah. You're going to see the list of the stocks. This should OGGHI. Here's the Chrono, but nothing. Check. But now with this Immortal here in front, as soon as that wears off, you should be able to go walk back in and just kill him. Like I think there's more Phoenix than there are Stalkers.
Yeah.
Because he's going to wait for this next group of Stalkers. Actually, no, he's not. He's going right now.
So the Void Rays again, like, I think if you're behind in Phoenix count building Void Rays, I don't know if that's necessarily the best call.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Because I don't even know if they do the bonus damage. Do they? Do they do bonus damage?
I think they do to Stalkers. I'm not sure about anything else. I don't actually know how that interaction works at all. But I do know when there's a bunch of Phoenix and there's only one big ray. It's just dead anyway.
And, like, I think the impressive thing is that Hyperkinetic did all this off of 1 Stargate. Like, he and the other player invested in 2 Stargates. He even have a fleet beacon at the end of it. He's still going with this. GG.
GG. Good game for Hyperkinetic. Alan's going to take this series 1-0. Eating pork loin, by the way, now that I'm on stream. It's almost gone, but this is what I got left. This is actually really delicious. This is why the cast was late, so I apologize for that. Who was it? Yeah, that was a walkover.
So I'm still just trying to fool around with this. I gotta figure it out. Because, like, I can see my video in Skype when I go to the options, but when I try to click OK, it just goes away. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's weird. So because of the walkover, that puts All Inspiration up 2-0. Only need 2 more wins to close it out.
Yes, so good try by OGGHI.
Yeah.
but it was an interesting pylon cheese idea. I don't think it did enough. Like, if he did get a cannon up, it might have changed things, but
Yeah, I mean, he just went for something. It didn't work. That's all it was.
and building probably too many Void Rays, I think, when if he had just built a lot of Phoenixes.
Yeah, totally. Of course, set us into game 3. Only need 2 more games to close us out.
All right, so Nano versus Hobart.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because Nano is actually a Diamond player. He was just recently promoted, so he was able to play as in the plat spot as Diamond. And this current week, he's able to do that, and then he'll be done. So talking about him, spawning in the bottom left position on Newkirk, it is All Inspirations Nano.
And in the bottom right for the Protoss, it's Hobart.
Yeah. So this is an interesting map. I don't know a ton, about this matchup, but it seems like most Terrans I see on Newkirk Valley go drop play, because you can kind of hit the main, and then you can fly around the outside and go in the third as well. And you got this stupid ledge by the this other potential third and the high ground that you can just kind of abuse.
So Nano does like bio, right? So he's probably going to just play straight up bio.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, he's in the chat right now.
Like, does he do the Widowmine drop?
I guess we're going to find out.
I don't know. Like, I've never really seen him play a Protoss. I guess I probably have.
Yeah, I haven't either. But I think he goes Widowmine drop, like a Widowmine bio drop, and then just takes a second base. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Actually, really good timed Nexus from Hobart.
Yeah.
Nano, you would play Mech against Protoss because that's just the person you are. Nano does get a chance to scout everything. He's going to go back home, putting down his base himself. You know, just normal stuff.
Yeah. And so Nano, the reactor on the barracks, we're going to see the factory hopefully soon. Yeah. And we're basically waiting for Protoss to decide what kind of tech he's going to go. I like getting the early observer just for the Widowmine.
Yeah, I think that's... Like, you pretty much have to open Robo for an observer or Stargate for an Oracle. Like, I don't know if you can do anything else. Just because the Widowmines are so strong. It is going to be Stargate, it looks like. The Adept is in the main base. It will be able to shoo this Reaper away. But I think the Reaper will get out. Nope, it will not. Nano, you need to learn better Reaper control.
But he did see the Stargate, so he does know this is coming.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, the Reaper did its entire job, but he's here, so I'm going to thrash him anyway. Normal stuff. Stargate going down. We have the Widowmine coming out. A couple of Marines. Third gas being taken from the Protoss. So that's going to support the Stargate. You're going to see an Oracle come out most likely. Yeah, there it is. Actually, interesting rally. It's going over towards the third base.
Yeah, I don't know why. You might be just trying to avoid it with Widowmine. Like, you might be predicting where the Widowmine's going to be.
Yeah, potentially. Because, I mean, it would make sense you put that in the main base, like between the gas and the command center. Of course, you get the
turrets are going to complete.
Anyway. Yeah.
So this is going to be good for Nano.
Yeah, it should be. He doesn't have a missile turret in the natural, but he does have the Widowmine. So as long as that gets a shot off, you'll be good. As I say that, the turret is going down now. And it looks like Void Ray coming out second, actually, and a Twilight Council.
It's more Void Rays.
And that Widow Mine... Oh, he lifted up the Widow Mine. Nano, crazy.
Oh no, caught him.
Alright. Missile turrets will chew this Oracle away. It will live with about 7 health. Because that's just how Oracles work against All-In.
But Nano did pick up, and now he's gonna, yeah, so they're gonna drop at the Protost's natural.
I mean, there was a Robo put down as well, and he does have the Observer, but he also has the Oracle in case he needs it for protection. Dark Shrine going down as well, so this Protoss is just getting every piece of tech he possibly can.
And Nano, on the other hand, like, he's still just confined to like 2 bases. I don't see a third command center. He's really behind. And as soon as Protoss takes his third, it's gonna just explode.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Like, he hasn't seen the tech. Now, the drop's coming down now. Let's see how much damage this Widow Mine can do. Nothing. It's too bad. The Sentry pickoff would be nice, though. That's cool. But he loses the Widow Mine. He gets out a couple Marines. Actually will get away 3 Marines. So not terrible, but definitely not the damage he wanted to get done.
I actually like the Void Ray in this case just to kill a dropship.
Yeah. And then, of course, it actually worked out really well for Hobart as well. I'm not sure if Nano noticed that there was an observer there, so he probably doesn't know that there is Robotech. And with just showing the Void Ray says, hey, I'm only going air units. And realistically, I guess now he's making another Void Ray, but he has a ton of gateways. He has DT Shrine. He's got Colossus Den coming up. Like, he's not doing much with the Stargate.
So he didn't, like, the DT Shrine finished, but he didn't make any DTs. He doesn't have the Warp Prism. He doesn't
Warp
have
Prism's on the other
pilot.
side of the map. Yeah. I'm probably going to see 4 DTs being warped in.
Right
off it. They're just going to get lifted up and put into the main. I say that and it's not happening, but I just kind of assumed it would. There we go.
Oh, yeah. So now I see the Warp Prism.
Yeah. And, of course, the thing when you open Oracle is there's already missile turrets in the mineral line. Actually going 2 DTs, 2 Zealots.
Yeah.
But, like, Nano should be able to defend this. Yeah, that first DT and the natural goes down without question. The Marines don't really know what to do. They're chasing the Zealots instead of going after the CT. Man, that's getting massive damage. Already up to 10 workers.
So Nano just not pulling the SCVs? Like, if he just pulled all the SCVs?
And a Marine. 17 workers and a Marine. Nano. Come.
The third command center did finish. He did build one, but now he's going to have to mule like crazy. He's not going to have any kind of follow-up. I guess this is going to be an all-in. He's going to have to just pull everything. Because he can't really survive after that, I don't think. We'll see.
No, I mean, he doesn't, now that the Protoss base is going down, like, he definitely feels like he has to. He doesn't know about it, but he has to. Of course, when you open, like, 2 tank versus Protoss, I feel like that's a timing attack anyway, because it seems like the tanks actually get worse as the game goes on. And it will scout the entire army, sees 2
and the good news is he does have a lot of Marines.
That
but
Colossus is pretty good against Marines.
And 1 Liberator, yeah.
Especially the teal ones. The teal and black ones, they're a little bit extra strong.
Base is under attack.
So we'll see. So this is going to be kind of a crazy fight for Protoss. He does have a pylon in place, so this is good. And he's ready to overcharge.
Nano going in now. He's not used his tank. Actually, he's choosing not to. Which actually is kind of okay. He's going to push in with these Marines. Now he's tank.
So the Void Rays to get target 5 down. He leaves the Colossus alive though. He hasn't even touched the Colossus.
Yeah, now like these Void Rays.
2 Void Rays.
Why
Scout.
does that Colossus not have any life on it? And I'm assuming we're going to see a couple Colossus and some Zealots go kill Nano at some point.
Yeah, and now Nano's kind of knows that he's really far behind.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I don't think he was really making SCVs during that fight. Because why would you? Like, you're trying to go kill him right now.
Like, I checked, he had all his SCVs repairing his natural command center, which is a little worrying. Like, I think the DT harass is getting to him. Yeah, now the turret's down.
Yep.
Shit.
Well then.
I will do.
And more DTs warping in. They're not going to get in though. That's probably going to feel a little bit better to pick that off. I mean, I think it's a little too late, but like at least it's a feel-good moment to get rid of that warp prism.
Yeah. But now 2 Colossus.
Colossus are good against Marines.
3 Colossus.
There's only 2 Marauders in this army. There's no Vikings, and you can't afford it. This is gonna not look very, very good for Nano.
No. The good news is that the Protoss hasn't started any upgrades. His forges are just finishing now. So Nano does have 1-1. But it's just not going to be, like, I don't think that really matters that much against Colossus, right? I mean, it's just Colossus.
Yeah, I mean, Colossus is just going to shred him. Once you get 3 Colossus, it's going to one-shot it anyway. So, like, I don't think it even matters. Like, they shot. I can't pull up the stats right now, but we're going to go with it. There are 4 Colossus out right now. Dropship going around the top of the map is going to try to come in. Now, I'll give Hobart a ton of credit. The guy has a Void Ray in position there, has Stasis Wards like all over the front of the map.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oracle will tag the army, so he knows he's safe army-wise for a while.
I mean, I guess dropping is the only thing that Nano can try to do. So I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely can't hit on the guy for trying. He's actually get some pretty decent damage in. I think he'll probably end up losing everything for it. But his damage is...
And it's actually pulling the whole army back, so this is actually working out really well. And I think it did do a lot of damage.
He keeps growing. And yeah, he definitely pulled it a lot closer. Now he's only behind by 9 workers. Like, that's a huge deal. Especially when Terran has mules. Like, being down 7 workers now is, I think, totally fine.
And he's getting Vikings, so Vikings I like a lot.
It's like, Hobart is also preparing. He's putting down some cannons as well. He's starting to, like, turtle a little bit here. 2-2 is almost finished for Nano. So if he hits a 2-2 timing, like, I guess not, because his army is still kind of small. But, like, he definitely has some edge. Finally, that's another good moment. Now he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Yep. But this is the scary part where Hobart just pushes across the map, and he has 3 DTs with this army. So it's not looking too good. Actually, 1 DT and Archon, 3 Archons.
But his army's kind of not prepared to force field beat up.
Yeah. It's not
really good.
Zealot definitely helping.
And I like mixing in the DTs because they actually do really good. And I want to see someone get DT blink. DT blink would be awesome. GG.
GG. I'll give Nano some credit there. He did some stuff to try to pull the game back. Didn't quite work out for him, but like he didn't slack off. Like, I'll give him credit. Turned it into a lot closer game than I thought he would.
it's tough because he took damage early, and I just remember that he kind of just stalled his production from that point forward. He never got his third up in a proper time, and from that, everything was kind of delayed.
Yeah, I mean, he was just smart. He had no idea about the DT Shrine at all. Of course, you see Void Rays, you see Oracle.
Just make Vikings against Colossus, right?
Yeah.
What else do you really? I don't think Live
You kind of have to. That will make the set 2-1. Still in All Inspiration's favor. It's just going to take 2 more of the maps. And now we're going to go on to Vanny Research Station between PSosa, the Peruvian Hope, and Ming, the guy we don't know anything about.
All right. Ming. All right. So PSosa is obviously a very good Zerg.
Yeah.
I think
he's also really good at Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I think that's the other side of it. So that he has this other life. But it's cool to see him playing some games. And random again. So 2 randoms. Is that right? He must be
that is. It's crazy. And I think, I want to say Ming's best race is Protoss. I'm not sure. I haven't seen this game yet. I'm not sure what he got. But once Boo starts up this game, we'll get into it and see. Yeah, that was a hint. Sweet. So yeah, Boo did just start the game, and we got Vanny Research Station.
Okay. So obviously it's going to depend on the matchup, but I like PSosa here. This could be ZVT.
That's not terrible. Spawning in the top left position. It's top middle position. The top of the map anyway, it is the Peruvian Pokemon Go player, Pink Zerg, PSosa.
And then bottom of Vanny Research Station, it's Psyx Wing. Ming, sorry, I said Wing.
He actually, Ming told PSosa that he was Terran. Like, that's nice of him. I don't think PSosa can actually, like, use that information. I think he still has to double check himself. But I'll give him credit there. That's nice of the guy.
Yeah. And so PSosa is going to go for the hatch on the low ground, I think. I think this is probably pretty good on this map.
Yeah, especially in this matchup. I know in HOTS, like, you kind of had to do that. But now I think it's pretty even either way. I still take the outside, or I did when it was in the map pool. But this is still a really hard map for Zerg to play against Terran on.
Like, the good thing is that it's easy to push creep across because it's kind of small. Like, it's a small map in general. But the Terran push is so easy, and they just rally across that it doesn't really matter, and then they just clean everything up.
Yeah, totally. And, like, the distance air-wise to the third base for Terran is super short. Like, it's no longer than anything else, but it takes a really long time for the Zerg army to rotate around for drops. Looks like a pretty standard Reaper expand coming out, forming PSosa, kind of just going hatch gas pool. Nothing crazy yet.
And the second barrack, so it's probably going to be a stem timing.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's strong on this map. Like, a lot of people say cards is really strong on this map because it is, but like the 2-on-1 is still a really good build because like you just have those like drop points. Like you can drop into the third and have them not even see it. So it's just really hard for the Zerg to defend, especially before you have creep spread between all 3 bases. Reaper will get into the main. He's going to see a couple Zerglings. Saying, oh yeah, this is kind of normal stuff. Queens are not quite out yet, so he will pick off a Ling most likely. Actually going to go shoot at drone instead. Yeah, we'll get both Lings. And Reaper is going to try to get out. Actually going to take out a drone as well. And we'll get away.
Unless he beats it.
Oh, okay. That was interesting.
Okay, so I like what you're saying about the creep spread. Like, that's why I personally, last season, I banned this map, or vetoed this map. Just because I didn't like, in Legacy, the fact that it's so fast-paced now, it's like it makes it so much harder to deal with that stuff. So I just
totally.
didn't want to deal with this map, especially against Terran.
Yeah, same thing for me. Like I definitely never played on this map unless it was like a tournament or something that I absolutely had to. It was just too hard to deal with, I think. Reaper's still like getting good scouting off. Hasn't got any additional kills, but just goes in and checks, like make sure there's no lair going up or anything crazy. Actually sees that PSosa took off gas, so he knows it's gonna be a macro build.
So yeah, just drones for now from PSosa. Stim on the way. We're eventually going to see the starport. Yeah, the starport's down.
Yeah, so after he saw that there was no one on gas, I like this play by Ming. He just switched the barracks and the factory and said, you know what, I'm just going to build some Hellions instead. Like, I don't think he was planning on it, but it was one of those things like, oh yeah, like he won't have roaches. So like Hellions can just be super annoying against Zerglings.
That's probably like exactly what you're saying is like since he didn't see the roach one, he's probably just adding this into the mix. Hoping to catch him off guard.
And that Reaper did go again. This is like just total MVP Reaper. Goes in, gets 2 more Zerglin kills, and more importantly, sees the gas in the natural base building. So he knows something's coming up soon. Either like a roach timing attack, or he's going to go for a really weird lair build. And there's the roach one coming down now.
So that will help him a little bit, but there's still a be stim bio behind it with the medevacs, and he doesn't have enough queens, I don't think, right now.
Yeah, it's
like this pretty tricky spot for PSosa.
Yeah, it really is, and the Reaper's gonna get away again. Like that's incredible. Zergling speed is just now started at the 5-minute mark, which is really almost inexcusable. Because especially when he got the gas and he just forgot to use it. So that's a big deal. That would have got rid of that Reaper so many times. Now he sees the bio coming across the map, and this is scary without even link speed. This is like one of those builds that it's like you kind of gotta just do what you can, and then all of a sudden you attack with a bunch of roaches. But like there's this really soft timing that some damage can be done with an attack like this before the roaches start popping out.
So
you see him putting down double
evo
for
upgrades. A bunch of queens, yeah. The queens are at the front. He does see this, the Overlord. He's going to be able to make some units, but they're not going to have speed for like another 10 or 20 seconds.
That Overlord actually supply blocked him as well, and there's 2 Overlords on the way. They're going to be done, but I mean, he needs like 1 million roaches right now. Like that is the unit he needs. He has 7 being built, but they just won't be out in time. This is going to do some serious damage.
And Lings don't really do anything, so it doesn't matter that like he's just trying to fail. Yeah.
And he's going to lose a lot of these queens before the roaches come out. And that's a problem. And the roaches actually they can even shoot a shot. Yeah. Really good build by build, I think.
The word on the street is this is something some parents have been doing, but I haven't really seen it that much.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times, but it's one of those builds. Like it's good, but I think if you like actually scout it, know what's going on, you can. The problem is PSosa never really know.
All the drones are getting roasted.
Oh yeah,
it's no good.
That will tie up the series 2-2.
Good effort, good try.
And now we get to see Boo play against Wrench. How are you feeling about this game?
I know the result, so I'm not gonna say anything. Just
okay.
Let the game speak for itself. I'll speak afterwards. That's all I could say.
Deal.
It's yeah. We're just gonna let it play out.
So what race does Wrench play?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, what map is it? Alright, I guess I'll try to figure that out.
It was funny because right after this, it was a couple days after I was playing ladder and I hit Wrench on ladder. I was playing unranked. And I just made mass swarm host and just destroyed him.
So you avenged me. I'm happy.
I did. I was like, I didn't want to spoil it for everybody, but I'm like, yeah, you hurt my friend, and now I will hurt your feelings for the next 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Oh god. All right.
It was Abyssal. It was fine. I took every map, every base.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay. So Whirlwind, ZVP.
Oh man, in the bottom left position, our good friend, it is Boo.
And in the bottom right, for Psyx, it's Wrench.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo. Ha
Stop
ha.
crying.
You got me.
Got him, boys. Passion, welcome to the cast. By the way, I see you just jumped in. We are on, what is this, set 5? Currently tied up 2-2. Wrench is looking in the wrong direction, so he's going to get the last scout from Boo. Boo is actually going to get the first scout with the Overlord. Just kind of hatch first, normal stuff. Gateway on the low ground is a little interesting, but I don't think it's bad, especially on Whirlwind.
Yeah, so for me last season, I didn't actually play that many Protosses. Like, it was kind of weird. So for some reason, I just didn't hit anything on ladder. And so I didn't really play this map a lot versus Protoss.
I like this build, though, from Wrench. He's going to go 2-gate, so you'll probably see a little bit of a depth pressure. Will allow him to get up a third pretty safely. Of course, Wrench is scouting out. He's saying, I hope he's not cross spawns. And Will's obviously see that he's not cross.
Yeah,
Who
so now
does see the
Protoss
gateways? So that is helpful. Wow. I mean, you saw one building in a cyber core, so I assume that you knew another one was there. That's all right.
Okay.
We'll forgive you.
So second
Luneth.
assimilator down for the Protoss.
Nano answers your question. Yeah, two simulators. Actually, this is
One
interesting.
Adept and one Stalker, yeah.
Okay. Oh, the Stalker is coming back to shoo away the Overlord, it looks like. He'll probably go into Adepts after that.
So sometimes if they do this, it's supposed to just be to kill the Overlord. And then usually they'll do something like a Stargate or Dark Shrine. But
Yeah, this is...
we'll see what happens.
that
So
Overlord's
Boo loses,
definitely gonna die.
if that Overlord dies, then that kind of cuts out a lot of information for Boo.
And I think losing the Overlord's like mostly fine. Like it doesn't feel good, but it's definitely not the end of the world. He just needs to queue up another Overlord to make up for it. Third base is down for Boo as well. That's pretty good timing on that.
Yeah, so you should be okay. It is a macro map, like this is a big map, so you should be able to spread creep just fine. And like the problem is that figuring out what the Protoss is doing, when he's going to take a third, and then he's going to have to choose a tech. So right now he's going for the Evo Chamber for Boo, but no Roach Warren or anything.
Yeah, Boozlings are going to poke up. Does now see the 2 gateways. Sees a couple of depths. He knows about the Stalker already. And he's just going to run towards the middle of the map. Overlord speed is done, so he's going to be able to go in there with the Overlords and should be able to get a pretty good scout off. Twilight
God
Council
save
going
your
down.
gracious queen.
That'll probably be Glaives. I'm surprised he hasn't done any
Bloodbath,
pressure with
carnage,
these
butchery.
Adepts already. As I say that, he's pushing out with them. Nope, he's not. Wrench, make up your mind, buddy. Stop making me look like an idiot.
I realize.
Okay, now he goes. But yeah, this is hitting a little bit late for opening up to...
So 6 Adepts, shading across at the third. while he gets the Twilight Council, but he hasn't chosen an upgrade yet. And there's still no Robo or anything.
I think the bigger deal is Boo has no idea these adepts are here. And he has 3 lings to defend and 3 queens. Like, that's nowhere near enough.
Oh no. Yeah. So now they're gonna be able to do some magic flash into the natural.
Yeah.
Getting some kills, but not really focusing the drones, so that's not good.
This is definitely very helpful. One of them will go down, it looks like. But here goes the drones. 5 drones down, 6 drones down. And now, hey, guess what? We're in the 3rd. I'm going to kill your queen and then pick up some more drones. Drones are getting pulled this night, but now they're at mineral line.
I think the depths was a good choice for this map. Definitely paying off for him.
Yeah, totally. Dark Shrine is actually the upgrade choice.
So again, I don't think Boo ever was able to even to get an Overlord in the base. He still doesn't really even have one at the front.
Now checking Boo's vision.
So he's gonna get
no
totally blindsided. Because he's just gonna be making drones now. He does have the +1 melee finishing. He does have a rogue one, which is good. That'll help. And so the important thing is the layer is done. So as soon as the GTs get warped in, he'll be able to make an overseer.
Yeah, definitely. That's the most important thing. And then the second most important thing is he's using the Total Biscuit announcer.
Announce pack. Yeah.
So that should help him out too. Oh God. Why is it going there?
I don't know.
Boo, make it stop. Boo, bring it home. Bring it home. Oh my God, there's 20 drones here too. Shit. Well, there's a lot less drones here now. Does shut down the 3rd base, the one that was about to be built. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Losing your lair is not very cool though. And out they go.
And there we go. That's that. So he loses 12 workers in the end.
And a lair.
He does no layer remake, because he's broke. Like he can't. He's supply blocked.
Yeah, he is remaking the lair and the natural, but now he's actually putting down the hatch in the front too. But he has to like double expand out of this. Like I feel like whenever I lose a base, like I have to double expand. And like if I just lose, like I was just gonna lose anyway, so it's fine. Now luckily he has 4 roaches here with the Spore Crawler, so the DTs can't do any damage to this base. Of course, he can always just morph him into Archons, which you'll probably do when they're annoying. And he'll probably do. There he goes. And the Lings are just trying to make sure that no 3rd base happens. They're doing a very good job at that. Unfortunately, Archons are very good at Lings.
And I think the Protoss knows that he did so much damage that he doesn't really need to expand right now anyway.
Right. No, I'm totally with you. And yeah, that positioning. He does have the 4 roaches and the queen. But the Lings just will absolutely get shredded if they try to go in there. Kind of has to. But another 4 drones going down. And Boo's trying to remake him as best he can, but it's not exactly easy. Looks like Boo's actually going to go across the map and make sure this 3rd doesn't happen. And he'll get a good timing here. These 2 armies are going to miss each other.
So he does get to cancel on the 3rd.
Oh, he's going to lose about half the things, though. They went down the wrong path. He'll take out 2 stalkers for it, but I don't think that's rich.
But I think the death ball is too big, and it doesn't matter. And he's not even going to rebuild the 3rd. He's just saying, I'm going to go kill you.
Oh, yeah, at this point, you just say, I'm going across the map, I'm going to kill you. Meanwhile, there's Archons in the main. There's nothing here to defend that either. Going to kill a bunch of Overlords. Lings are coming back to try to defend, as the Death Ball is probably just going to walk into the natural or the 3rd. Move command. And actually really good positioning. Banes do some decent damage. Yeah, so who's actually dealing with this okay?
He might go.
I've seen a lot worse. don't know where the Archons are either. And that's wherever they are, they're not in the fight, and that's
Basically, Ming Wrench with a couple Banelings and one Ravager, I think.
yeah. This is like old Dark style, and these Lings are gonna come to shut down the third again. So they're gonna take out the Stalkers. That's a really nice pickup. I forgot they had Blink.
Now it's
Yeah,
getting kind of
but it's not a
interesting
terrible
because the Protoss is running out of minions,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like. Boo has an Overlord on the close expansion, and he's constantly sending units up. So he knows.
Oh, don't fight this. There's no reason to fight this. Yeah, good Blink micro is gonna spread that speed that Boo just had. 20 Lings are in the production tab.
And the
I
third
suppose
base
plus
does go
two
down,
attack.
so the Nexus is going down.
Yeah, now he can't shut this down because he doesn't have the army. And by the time he has the army to shut it down, the Stalkers are going to be in his base.
Yeah.
Warp Prism still being annoying, but it will get shut down. Stalkers are actually going to shoot off 4 pieces of the army at a time. And that... Late micro attack.
And Micro's winning it. Keeping some of those really low health Stalkers alive.
Yeah, now this time it's like you're already on reserve. He's going to be taking out little patches of his army. Yeah. He's supposed to take that on. I don't think he's going to be understood. Love to see Boo just take the links he has right now and send them across the map. I don't think it would have fixed anything.
Yeah. And in desperation effort, he's still trying to sneak an expansion out. But he probably doesn't even realize it at this point. He's just trying to micro.
Yeah. There's just too many stocks here. Oh, if this Protoss cancels +1 attack, +2 attack, it's gonna be close. Oh, and he gets to cancel. That's probably gonna slow.
So I think Infestors would have helped if he added a couple of Infestors. And it was just the Death Ball got to be too big, so it didn't really matter in the end. GG.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, pure Ling is good until, like, Blink happens, and then it's real tough once that, like you said, the Death Ball gets too big. Then you can no longer get a surround or anything. You can't continuously do damage. So then you gotta go into something like Hydras or Ravagers.
Yeah, so not losing my lair there was really saddening. First off, and also I was confused the entire game. Every time I went into his base, I thought it was something else, and then a adept showed up at a weird time. So
He did a good build. It was a good build order.
it mind gamed the shit out of me. I was so confused for most of that game. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. And then that fight at the end where I like attacked into those Blink Stalkers with Lings and killed nothing.
Yeah, that's brutal.
I thought I was bringing it back when I killed his army that pushed across the map. I'm like, oh, I have a chance here. And then
I'd agree with you.
Threw it again.
And yeah, you just like lost your whole army in front, and it was like,
was-
yeah, you don't really need to fight that army.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep stopping the third base, and you're fine.
I know the entirety of our CTL record rests on me winning, so I knew at that after losing that game I was sad, very sad. I was pissed for the next like 4 days. I don't I like rage laddered for like 3 days.
That's all right.
Take a break, relax.
Like, you're gonna complain about this, but our next match, I'm thinking maybe you should come in and cast for me, and I won't even watch the stream because it's that bad.
Wait, what do you mean? It's like this one? Actually, yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, I'm gonna cast it anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like just you and Tool cast it, and I'll just be quiet in the corner crying.
Oh, this one. Actually, okay. All right, I'll do it. Sorry, me.
I
Is there
appreciate
an
it.
intro needed?
So the only intro I have is, of course, my opponent was not eligible. So I think it was like Wednesday night or Thursday morning, we finally got a sub. That was dietMonster who came in. And dietMonster was eligible both as a Protoss and as a Terran. And in my arrogance, I never even asked Passion, like, hey, what race is this guy going to play? And I didn't really scout anything he was doing. I just looked like real quick at his match history. I'm like, oh yeah, good enough. And I said, I'm just going to do this build. I'm going to pull this out of my back pocket, and it's fine. because I don't feel like I prepared enough to actually play a real game. So let's just not do that.
Okay, that's a good intro.
All right, let's see. All right, I guess we're going right into it then.
On Habitation Station.
I guess I'll do the first intro. In the top right-hand corner, playing for Team All Inspiration, playing the orange, or as some call mustard, Zerg, SC2BM Raider, also known as Techfour.
And in the top left of Habitation Station, it's dietMonster. Supporting the Protoss. So like we were saying, Tech 9 maybe didn't really know what was going on.
Did you call him Tech 9? Did he get like? Did he go up?
I say that sometimes.
I got promoted.
He got promoted to Tech 9.
No, Tech 4.
Or is it demoted because, you know, Tech 1 would be the top? I don't know, maybe not.
Sorry.
Or is being a gun more important? I don't know. So we'll see. So it sounds like there's going to be a build happening. I don't know what the build is, but it looks like a gas pool without an expansion.
You might just be trying to cheese them.
Yeah, sounded like he wanted to cheese him, so we'll see what he does. This looks
I
grip-like.
tried to cheese the heck out of him.
Okay.
I'll be real with you right now, and I actually have a really sweet build on this map, and I didn't even do that because I wasn't even thinking.
Is it
So
specifically for this map you have a build?
Yes.
Ooh, I want to
It's
see it. You don't have to tell me about it now, but I want to see it because not that
Well,
it matters
this map's
anymore.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you, it's you do the true style of block the natural with hatchery. Then you take the at like 14 supply, at 15 supply you take the gold, and then you go for like a later 3 base roach all in.
Okay.
I say 3 base, but you only have
roaches?
like
Not like a
20
mass speedling flood type of thing.
oh god no roaches,
Okay.
because they can have zealots, they can't really have anything to do with
That makes
roaches.
sense.
But I only do it off like 20 drones.
Sounds interesting.
So you do take the gold in this game, which is good.
Yeah, I only did that because he blocked my natural. I'm like, you.
Okay.
With the build him.
So was that so? Do you
natural?
normally take that as your third on this map anyway?
No.
I found this map really hard to take. Like, I think when this map used to be in that pool, I used to take the third as the gold a lot, but it just feels too hard to take the gold as your third now. It's because especially like they take this watchtower and they just attack you from the bottom of the ramp, bottom of the cliff. It's just like, how do I even engage into this weird choke pointy and they have more vision and it just, for me it was just easier to take the other third base.
Absolutely.
I don't know even
It
know
took
what
me a long
changed.
time to figure that out, but that's what I did.
I guess the siege chains got better. I don't know. Like I don't think much really changed to make that gold base any less safe, but it just feels less safe. So Ling's gonna poke away here, but the adepts come out and shoot away. It's a kind of a weird wall. The wall's all the way to the right here. Is that blocking stuff out?
The worst part is this is like a really bad wall,
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
but it was a really good wall in this game, and it made me incredibly sad.
Oh, because you went for like a roach. Alright, I see.
Yeah, it's just the 19 drone all in.
Oh yeah. it's
All
roach,
it is.
Okay. What wall is better for better for you in the all in? Just like a single
If I can
pylon
pick
wall?
off, if I can pick off pylons, like this
Okay.
is I can pick off the first pylon, but then like for me to get to the second pylon, especially the third pylon, I have to go through really tiny narrow chokes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I also feel like doing the 19 drone all in with on a map where there's a ramp up to the wall is a little hard too, because you need vision up there. I guess you have the overload over the side if you used it, but I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's
you
coming
did.
in.
So the bad news is the photon overcharge is here.
Oh,
Yes,
double
watch
photon
it for
overcharge. Oh, that hurts. Oh, everything's dying.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought into that.
So is that something you normally do for Saren, or is it for any race?
I'll do it against Terran or Protoss.
Yeah, this looks, oh, you have vision. There's the overload there, and I see the overload on the right. I saw the overload on the left-hand side, but... It doesn't still look that terrible.
So I win this game, right? If I take my lings and just put them in the mineral line in the main.
Yeah. But you try to break the wall?
Yeah, because I just feel like I need to be able to get into the base quicker. So I'm like trying to go after the wall, and I just wait to run for the main.
Yeah, you kind of go back and forth a little bit. You usually only make one Ravager. I feel like you would need more Ravagers. If you have like a couple more biles, you break these two pylons down, and like the robo facility is no longer powered. Oh shit! What I just hit?
Oh,
Nice job. But yeah, I only have.
Oh
gas to make one.
motherfucker! Did I just do that? I hit Control E instead of Control R.
Spawning in the top left. Oh.
Don't worry, we're jumping. We're jumping. Okay. We're okay. Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. But yeah, I was just thinking like more Ravagers probably is helpful, but I guess maybe you can't afford it. I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, with this specific build, you can only afford one, and the one is really only for force field.
Yeah.
If there was a single sentry.
Maybe you pick off the Immortal, maybe? Maybe? No.
No, I tried to.
Awkward. Yeah, this is looking rough.
Yeah, this is the point where I've lost the game.
Yeah, and the wall's back up. Luna, if you want to go, I'll... I think I should play Luna.
And I think also, like, I don't know if you could add a couple more Ravagers in the beginning, just because if you snipe those pylons, you would have delayed the Immortal popping out.
Yeah. But, looks
I get you. It's a very, very tight build.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no changing that can
With
happen.
19 workers, it's tight.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's just I made a wrong decision to try to kill pylons when I didn't need to kill pylons.
Yeah.
Now that's the story of ZVP.
He does come out here with the Archons a little bit. It's a little bit dangerous. Like, I don't know if he... I guess he knows you don't have too much, but coming out there with just two naked Immortals, it's kind of like... Kill me, but... He was confident.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew he had this game.
Yeah, I'm
back.
trying to drone here just to catch back up. Like, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. I mean, if it was me, I would have GG'd already. But you have a better mental game than I do.
Yeah, like I knew I was like dead. It's just one of those things. Like I'm gonna take all the risks I possibly can to hope I might potentially have a tiny shot.
Yeah.
And he played well enough to not give me that shot at all.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely looked at this and said, hey, I killed all of his attacking units. He's not attacking me anymore, which means he's probably droning, which means he can't defend this push I'm gonna do, and he can literally A-move right into your base and yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Take a seat in your couch and just, you know, start watching TV. And the last stand of 2 roaches and like 8 lings.
Hey, I had a queen at one point.
And a queen who just immediately exploded.
It evaporated.
Evaporated pretty quickly.
But the spine crawler?
Or
will it...
prison
Oh,
like
it doesn't finish.
We gotta bring up the hype cast even though the game's over. The spine crawler, will it get up? It's at 10% and there's 3 immortals hitting it. But it might get... No.
Oh, but 4 lings are gonna go across the map and counterattack.
We're gonna go for our 4-ling base trade.
4 lings. Will they get into the base? I actually came up here and I'm like, oh, you even made a pine.
You been fully walled off? Yep, there it is.
I'm like, what is this wall? And why is it so good?
Yeah, this wall was actually... It's almost like a bad wall. A wall that's bad enough to bait you into coming into fight even farther up, but also... It's like... Yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap wall.
Trap.
It's a trap.
That fake wall.
It's a fake wall, yeah. It's bad on purpose.
So that brings the series to 2-4. So Psystorm,
It's not
Ascension, Psionic Ascension,
Psionic Aftermath.
Psionic.
I was like, it's not Psystorm, but you can keep calling him Psystorm. I mean...
Psionic... What is it?
Psionic Aftermath.
Aftermath. Passion, I'm sorry, man. I actually like you, but I can't figure out who you play for.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
But yeah,
matter.
that gives them the win, their first win in CTL ever.
Nice.
They just joined this year, but this season. But I mean, congrats to them.
Yeah, I think they played really well. Or, yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it to them.
All right.
If we say they played well, then me and you don't have to say anything about how we played bad.
Exactly. Fine.
So we saw all They only played Protoss, right? Isn't that what we just watched?
Ming
There
was a
Terran.
Terran.
Yeah, it was one Terran.
There was a turn.
Was it
Shit,
Ming?
there was a lot
No,
of
yeah.
Protosses. Just realized that.
Yeah, 2 of them were random. They just happened to be Protosses.
Yeah, that's the
dietMonster's original guy was Terran, but of course he had to get subbed out for Protoss.
okay. So, GG. What's our record now?
We are through this game. We are 2-1
Okay.
because Valhalla doesn't count anymore.
Okay, ready to go next game?
Yeah, let's do it. This will be a best of 3 between Luneth and Passion.
Okay.
And spawning in the top right position for Storm Ascension, it is Passion.
And in the bottom left, it's Luneth. All inspiration.
What are you
Now
laughing at?
So now we have the Protoss, but there is a Protoss in the game. And another TVP.
I feel so bad for Luneth because we put him in every single week. And week 1 he played Terran. Week 2 he played Terran. Week 3 he played Terran. Week 4 he played Terran. And week 5 he had to play against Terran. That poor soul.
That's boring. I hope he gets some adventure and that when he's not playing StarCraft.
Yeah, he's got Zerg this week. Oh my god, EU versus Australia. Like, I think Luna says on NA Central he gets like 250 ping. And that's like probably the best option. Yup. So Luneth is going to come in here and scout that there's nothing crazy going on. Meanwhile, he did go gate into Nexus. So pretty normal stuff. Cybercore going down now.
Yeah, so the Reaper by the Terran, he's going to use that to scout overgrowth. So obviously your main is really vulnerable because there's a lot of drop angles that you can drop from. And taking a third is actually pretty easy on this map, I think. So I think we should see a macro game with probably a lot of drops from the Terran.
Yeah, I would agree with that if it wasn't Luneth. I don't, especially with his pilot, his pro position. I see some sort of spicy build coming up.
Okay.
Reaper is gonna look at the watchtower and see nothing. Hi, Reaper. We get Mothership Core will be done in time. Adept will be done shortly thereafter. So this Reaper shouldn't be able to get any damage off at least. Actually, not gonna be able to scout anything either. He just sees the natural and that's it.
But he does have the second barracks about to complete, so he'll start the tech lab probably right away. And the factory is about halfway done now.
2 pylons being started right at the ramp. So that's cool. Mothership Core going across. The Adept is going across too. 2 Marines will come out to try to chew off the probe. Does get it. And start working on these pylons.
Still sending the Mothership Core.
Oh yeah.
So he still wants to invest in this.
Yeah, I think that's
And
why you make 2
the
of
bunker's
these.
going up on the high ground. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have enough Marines, especially with the Adept now. And like the Reaper's not really going to take care of the pylons.
Question is, no, the bunker is not in range.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
too bad. But the supply depots obviously are. We'll take one of those out. If he wants to warp in some Adepts, he can do that once warp gate's finished.
The power of Protoss.
Passion is retreating his natural and putting down a
Adept
real
moving
mine.
off the board. But it does save the orbital, lifts it up to the high ground. Starport's going to finish.
Just says I did
yeah.
enough. He's gonna walk away. Gets
Wouldn't
both
mind
supply
stuff
depots
here.
and some other stuff.
So now reactor going on the factory. He's probably gonna switch that to the starport. We're still, if you look at the supply though, like 30 supply for the tank. It's really far behind. That really screwed him up.
Yeah, losing 2 supply depots and like a handful of Marines is actually a really big deal.
So my guess is that's probably something that Luneth has practiced on this map. He knows that it probably works pretty well against him.
Yeah, it seems like a very difficult thing to pull off. Just
look, if you look, the stem is so far away.
Yeah, there's not even a.
He's even abandoning. He's going a liberator. So
and the depths are going to warp in, and there's just not enough here to defend that. This army is going to run into the main, but it's going to lose a lot of SCVs first. Actually, lose the Marine as well. A little bit of mine. Going to lose. Okay, only lost 1 adept.
The word of mine does save him.
Yeah, we'll get away. The Liberators are actually pretty slow. No, they're not. Holy crap, they are not slow at all. Yeah, I guess I must be. I mean, the War Person will make it home, though, I guess. It was going to actually run to the Stalkers.
Yeah. So Liberator,
that'll give Liberator plenty of time to run into the natural. Set up before the Stalkers get there.
He knows that it's going to be here. The pylon's already going up and they're really far back. But the Mothership Core is at the ramp.
Oh, gonna lose no Stalkers. Okay.
He just needs to move the Mothership Core.
Yep.
It's okay. Or the classes. Yeah, he's just showing. He's got it. Because he's fine. Like, the pylon placement's really good, actually. So even though the Mothership Core is kind of far away, he should be fine.
Yeah, totally. Now, if Luneth wants to make a ground army at any point, then he can just push across the map and kill him. Looks like Warp Prism's doing just that right now. Colossus are pushing across.
Or sorry.
Yep. The Adept Stem. Ooh, and this Terran army did not expect that. Widow Mine will get burrowed.
So if he actually fires the Stalkers, he could potentially win. But there's still too many Stalkers
being warped in. Does lose damage. GG for Luneth.
So the pylon pressure pays off. Delays the natural. The Terran kind of gets stuck. Because originally he wanted to do a 2-on-1, but then he kind of like halfway through it just said, I'm going to build a Liberator.
Well, that's one of those things when you get, I don't know if you're looking at the bottom right-hand corner of the stream, but that might give you a little indication of what happened in that game. It says hashtag cheesy pricks. Luneth, that's you.
Okay, so next map is Newkirk Precinct. So I'll do the Terran this time. So in the bottom right, for Psyx, it's Passion.
And in the bottom left, it is the cheesy prick himself. It is All Inspirations Luneth. I actually really like throwing out builds like that in game 1 of a series. Because even if it doesn't work, like, now all of a sudden Passion is probably sitting here saying, I gotta actually watch out for, like, cheesy stuff. Like, I can't just play my game because I have to actually figure out what he's doing as well.
And again, like we were saying last time we saw this map, it's really close by air, so the 2 bases, we're probably going to see another drought.
Luneth is in chat right now, trying to figure out why I'm calling him a cheeser. And apparently he doesn't realize that putting pylons at a ramp of your opponent and overcharging them is a cheesy thing to do.
But the pros do it.
Okay. But yeah, you see this SCV coming out and scouting absolutely everything in the main. Gonna see that. Probe on the other side of the map, gonna do the same thing. Looks like, was this CC first for Passion? Because that's awesome.
Actually, I didn't even notice that.
This guy's balls, man.
On this map too, like it's probably not something Luneth is gonna expect, but he does
No.
scout it. He does see it.
Yeah, I'll give him serious props though.
Like,
Like,
quick, okay, whoa, gasless, 2 racks. So this is
Alright.
definitely very different. He could do like just raw marine outnumber him. That might be what he's doing. Because there's no gas, so he can't build reapers or anything.
yeah,
But
more racks.
But he does get the expansion. This isn't like super cheese. And since
No,
the
this is-
expansion was first, like this just might be
It's
a weird
just a timing build. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pressure. But I mean, with Lunus's concept of I didn't cheese, I just punished him. We'll see what he kind of cheese he pulls out this game. When you see CC first as a Protoss, I think that means you got to kind of do like a 2-base all-in or something.
Yeah. Well, the mothership core is out, and he's actually going to go scout across the map with the mothership core.
SCV does see it and sees the Twilight. That's actually pretty major. So now he can be ready. He's building the engineering bay now, so he can build a turret if he needs it.
And
Obviously,
the good news is
CT 's
Luneth
a
actually has a
possibility.
forward pylon already, kind of outside the Terran base. So I think he's
Yes.
probably going to just do a gateway fort pin there.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's got his Twilight just finished. So, and there is a depth stem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's crazy how slow mothership
So
cores
instead
are.
of War Prism, he's just using the forward pylon.
Yeah. This mothership core really tried to get over here in time, but apparently hasn't had enough time to build an engineering bay and a missile turret. It's pretty funny. Of course, he has all the medicinal level back as well. And mothership core will make it out.
And for the Terran, he's got gas now in his vein, but he just started the tech lab. And so he's going for 2 tech labs. He's probably going to do stim and combat shields at the same time. That's probably what he's going to do.
Yeah,
but
by
it's
the
not
time
gonna,
this,
it's not
this
going to hit
pressure
in
hits,
time.
yeah, it's not going to be done in time at all. We see, 3 gateways and 3 more being built right now. I'd like to see him chrono.
He doesn't
stim.
even build a Marauder. Like, maybe a Marauder might even help a little bit. So he's going pure Marine, and then they're going to just get eaten up.
Oh, totally. 2
Unupgraded
more
Marines.
barracks coming down. Yeah, this could be brutal. Or slow warping in adepts at this proxy spot.
So he might have just been kind of trying to be too careful. Like, he was probably thinking that maybe Luneth was going to really cheese. Like, maybe that's why he did the gasless thing. Or, like, I don't really know.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not really
This
sure.
might just be his build. It looks like this just might be his build.
This is the secret Storm Ascension build.
Yes.
And those adepts are now on top of Marines. They do take 3 shots, but I think they have plenty of them.
Force field on the ramp. There's nothing he can do. No starport. Nothing to lift.
Yep.
And he's going to have to evacuate the natural.
And eventually these supply depot would go down too. Your first Marauder is just being built now.
And like,
Stem's
he
still
built
at
the
the
second
floor.
tech lab, but he didn't really use it. Like, I think he actually had to cancel something out of that. Yeah, he canceled the comment. So
Look at all these SCVs
yeah.
going down. Like, he has to pull them. He doesn't have an option.
this felt
actually,
like a mind game. Like, kind of just didn't read right the Terran.
Right.
So unfortunate loss for the Terran, but Luneth does win.
So that'll bring it to 3-2. 3-4, I mean. And the nice thing about it is, since we won the A set 2-0, we don't actually lose any map score, even though we lost the week. So, that's a thing.
Okay.
You guys got anything else to say?
I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Passion, thank you for coming over here and watching as well. Good luck to you guys in the upcoming future. My team, All Inspiration, stop sucking.
How dare you lose?
Yeah.
I mean, not
I know
not
if
the
I
two
would've
people who
won,
lost
we
are
would've
in this
won.
cast, but like, how dare you? How dare the rest
Seriously, I
of
mean,
you?
all I had to do was win. We won the week. But still, same thing for all of you.
I'll try not to suck as much next time too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Um,
Of course, we do play GNR this week. Of course, I think Boo, you said Wednesday you're looking at casting.
Yeah.
Week 5 versus Lit.
Tomorrow, Hyperkinetic and whatever the fuck his name is now, Drunk Viper, Stimpack
Ace
Hero,
Babe?
Ace Babe, Ace Bay. They're playing a best of 9. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll probably drink for it because I'm gonna need to.
Probably.
9 o'clock tomorrow as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like if you're not working, check that out. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Buy a T-shirt. Not this one because this is not the shirt. I didn't want to get food on that the shirt, but buy a T-shirt.
Is that a Techfour shirt?
This is a Techfour shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty sick. I want my own T-shirt. Just, is it weird? Is it weird
Yeah,
to have
it's
your own
weird.
T-shirt?
I don't wear
your
it
own
in public.
T-shirt.
I wear it when I'm casting, and that's it. Cause like I don't know where else to wear it. Like I feel like someone's gonna see me in public and be like, "What's Techfour?" And I don't really want to explain it to
Yeah,
them.
yeah, exactly. One more thing I wanted to say for sure is I am so sorry to everyone in Psionic Aftermath because Techfour can't say the name of your clan.
Yeah, like it was real that I was
Psionic
messing it up.
Aftermath.
It's
So very-
Psionic Aftermath, not
That's nasty.
Psystorm, not Psystorm Ascension, not.
I'm gonna call you Psystorm Ascension from now on. Just I'm sorry, but like I was really struggling the first half, and then I'm just gonna go along with it because
Yeah.
I can't do this.
I don't know if you ever seen the play Book of Mormon where they keep calling the chick a different name every night. That's how I felt. It's just like it just goes crazier and crazier. So next time we play you in something, it's gonna be something different. I don't know what.
I can't
we'll think of
guarantee
it.
that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'll be back here tomorrow, casting probably a shit show. I don't even know what it's gonna be, but it's a bunch of weird maps. Like old school, probably like Wings of Liberty level maps. So who the hell knows?
How many times is this on station on the map pool?
At least once, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, and then also Wednesday versus Lit. All the passion. All the passion.
Nice.
Yeah. So see you guys later. Let me see. Is anyone streaming? I'm gonna host real quick. We got 10 viewers, so it's not. Put
10
them
viewers. Holy
let's
crap!
not put those to waste, you know.
Seriously.
Hey, Lando's streaming. We give him to Lando. I feel like I always give it to Lando because he streams. He's always streaming when I stop streaming.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right. See you guys later. Peace.
See ya. I'm gonna go
Alright.
uninstall Skype.
All right.